Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe Show. I'm Polly Sayer and we have a great show for you today. The ever stylish Anna Bromilow is sharing her hero pieces for spring and how she styles them. Plus, we spend the day with the SL team. But first, let me introduce our wonderful guests. I'm joined by founder of Grenn Studio, Lisa Pintaud, content creator Nimi Blackwell, and florist and model Kasia Chinery. Welcome, ladies.
Hey.
So nice to have you all here. I think we've got a pretty stylish panel today, if I say so myself.
Thank you.
What have you all been up to? Lisa, we were just talking before, you're launching a brand. Tell us
Yes.
a little bit about that.
It's been quite the journey,
Yeah.
but it's really, really exciting. I'm hoping to launch end of May, beginning of June. I'm starting with one piece. It's going to be a dress just for summer.
Exciting.
2 different colors, all manufactured in the UK. And yeah, just see how it goes from there.
Oh, that's super exciting. I can't wait
you.
to see how it all looks. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. Kasia, you were saying, we're getting into spring. It feels like spring today, doesn't it? So busy time for you.
Yep, flowers, we kick off. We've got Chelsea Flower Show at the end of this month, which will be really busy, and the wedding season starts. So I've got a few weddings this month. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. I'm excited for the weather to change. I feel like we're just on the cusp now.
Yeah. And Nimi, first time on the show?
Yes, it's my first time. I'm really excited to be here with all you guys. But yeah, I've just been busy kind of building up content for summer as we're transitioning. So it's been really hard to shoot in the rain.
So hard,
Shoot summer
right?
pieces in the rain, as you can imagine. It's a bit of a nightmare, but you've got to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just kind of building up to summer and campaigns.
Yeah, hopefully it'll become a bit easier to do
Yeah,
that spring
hopefully.
stuff. It's kind of hard, isn't it, to be like, buy this nice tiny top.
And you're like shivering trying to film a reel.
Yeah, I am warm and I am enjoying this.
And you, Polly, what have you been up to?
Oh gosh, what I've been up to. I mean, I did the London Marathon, but I think everyone
Oh,
on the
wow.
earth knows
Amazing.
about that because I've told everyone that will listen. I mean, don't look too closely at my toes. I've got like one black toenail, but it's hanging on for dear life. So
Fingers crossed.
keep everything crossed for me. Well, guys, let's talk a little bit about fashion because that's what we're all here for. We ran a feature last week on Gola, a trainer brand that has been around sort of forever, but had a bit of a loss in the last few years because of the Adidas hype. But they're back and they look seriously cool. So what I want to know from you is, what brand trend are you wearing that's made a comeback? So Lisa, I'll come to you first.
For me, it's really all about the kind of timeless classics. I'm not really someone who wears a lot of trends or is like really trend driven. So, and I think, but there's so many pieces that come back every year and every season that you can have in your staple wardrobe. And I kind of think with Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, because it was such a, the 25th anniversary of her death as well. And everyone was talking about her and her style in the 90s. And I think it's crazy how up until this day, everyone gets so inspired by what she was wearing back then. And I think it's so important when you look at kind of like the cycle of trends or items that you have something that can stand the test of time and is kind of like relevant in the past, present and future.
Yeah,
So.
it's that kind of quiet luxury thing that's really like been everywhere, hasn't it? And I think she really embodied that.
Exactly.
There's a really cool book that we've got actually in the office.
I've got that book.
Oh, it's so lovely, isn't it?
I
A really
know.
nice coffee table book.
It's very nice,
if you're in the market. And Kasia, what about you?
I am loving double denim. I'm loving that this is back. I love double denim. I think it looks so cool. Every now and again, I do think like, oh my gosh, is it a bit Britney Justin? You have to check yourself a bit. But I think as long as you're buying the denim from the same shops, I think it's fine. Like as long as it matches. I think if it doesn't match, maybe not. But yeah, I'm loving that. I can tell you what I don't love that's come back actually is the capri.
I was literally about to say that's one trend I'm really not sure about. Yeah. Although, like, give it some time. I feel like I often say that. I'm like, I'll be back on it.
I think it depends on who. It's really kind of like sometimes you see it and you're like, oh, they're really able to pull it off.
Yeah.
I could never.
I'm waiting to see it styled in a really cool way.
Yes,
I haven't
exactly.
seen that yet, so I'm just waiting. I want it to make sense.
Yeah. Watch this space. I mean, all of us could be in it next year.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll all be sat
we'll
here in
literally be
capri.
sat
Pedal pushers, whatever you call them. And Nimi, any trends that you're loving right now?
Yes,
coming back?
I am loving the renaissance of the boho trend. Like, I really love to see the different textures, like the lace coming back, the frills, the sheer. Like, I'm a big fan of sheer, as you can see. And also with like festival season coming up, I'm just like, I'm a big festival head, so I'm gonna get back out like the little skirts and the cowboy
fringe,
boots,
yeah.
all of that. Yeah,
I
I'm
can
really
see you
excited.
wearing that.
Yeah, I can also see me wearing it, and I'm so happy that it's back.
Super cool. Yeah. Are you going? Which festivals are you going to?
I
This
haven't
year?
got any planned yet, but
I'm sure
I'm a
you've
last
got
minute
to.
person. Like Primavera Sound in Barcelona is a cool one.
I've heard that's a good
Oh,
one.
That's
yeah.
coming up. Yeah, so.
Guaranteed good weather. Hopefully.
Yeah, because I tried Glastonbury, but like I can never get
thing.
tickets. Well, I love
Oh,
it, but I
right.
can just never get tickets.
Yeah, it's a bit of a minefield, isn't
It's
it?
tricky, that one.
So,
Yeah. Exciting. Nice.
And Polly, what are you loving that's back?
Do you know what? I think for me it's dark wash denim, which I just feel like for so long I was such a like devotee to bleach and like light wash, and I was like, I just can never see a time where I'll be wearing dark wash denim again. And like, this is obviously not super indigo, but you know what? Yeah,
You're liking it?
fashion has a way of surprising you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my one. And I don't think I'll be convinced by pedal pushers anytime soon. Thanks so much, guys. That was super fun. Now take a look at friend of SL and much loved style queen Anna Bromilow's hero pieces for spring, why she is buying them and how she is wearing them.
The women's kit, however, looks like a swimming costume. I wouldn't run in it. Like I would actually point blank review.
Reformer Collective. Feel my muscles toning as I'm doing it. I'm like, God, I'm gonna look incredible when I walk out here.
The Gucci Museum is floor to ceiling, full of Gucci handbags. Thousands.
Party starts on the train.
Let's get the M&S tennies on the go.
Exactly.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna Bromilow and I'm here with SheerLuxe today to talk about my key pieces for spring. First of all, just to chat about what I'm wearing, is this oversized shirt from With Nothing Underneath, which is one of my key brands for buying masculine shirts, especially striped ones. And I love how bold this stripe is. It's kind of a charcoaly dark grey, which is lovely and less harsh than a black and white. And I have print clashed it with these leopard print trousers. Old ones, I'm afraid, but I love the fact that they're cropped. And the ideal pair of shoes to wear with a cropped trouser is a kitten heel mule that really kind of extends the leg and is a nice delicate touch to end your look with. So first piece on the rail that I'm going to talk about is the long short. These ones are from Our Legacy. I've slightly fallen out of love with denim over the past couple of years, and I'm back on the denim train in a really big way. And these have done it for me. They're something I don't have in my wardrobe, and they're going to extend the life of a lot of looks for me. I think some people can slightly be put off by shorts, a scary notion, but if you think of them like a skirt, it's a much easier way of getting your head around them. I'd wear this for day with a vest top and a blazer, a simple t-shirt, and for evening really push the high-low and wear a metallic top with it. Key thing to think about with shorts are your shoes. So you never want to go for anything that's going to cut off at the ankles, so avoid trainers at all costs. Again, these mules are a really good option. And then for evening, you can go really high and do very strappy sandals with these. You could even go double denim with them, but a really great investment wardrobe extender piece. Next up, I'm such a magpie of a shopper. I do love a bit of sparkle. I also am an eternal devotee to Isabel Marant, and this is one of her evening tops for this season. Super glam fabric, but it's actually a really relaxed shape. It's not restrictive at all. I love a shoulder pad, but it's almost like a t-shirt style, which I think is great. Again, the kind of high-low vibe with it. Going into the summer, I would love to style it with a long maxi skirt, possibly a print. I think it's a gorgeous piece that I would keep forever. And next, a linen suit for spring. It's such a one-stop shop. First thing in the morning, you've got a full day ahead of you, meetings and then out for dinner in the evening. This is exactly the kind of thing that I would put on for a really busy day. It's a no-brainer styling-wise. Sandals, t-shirt underneath. I'd even push the kind of pinstripe nature of it and wear a shirt with it with loafers and make it a bit more graphic. It's got this lovely fringe detailing which elevates it and gives it a point of difference. This one is by Melina. The pinstripe's a really lovely way of wearing a pale suit and feels a bit less kind of pristine than a pure cream or white one. So yeah, love this. We'll be wearing this an awful lot. Next, this absolutely sensational number from Alame, which is one of my favourite Aussie brands. It's exceptionally bold, but they've done it in a kind of matte linen-y cotton. So it actually makes it much, much more wearable. It's the kind of dress I'd wear in the summer season to day events, to a wedding, to a really smart lunch. And again, it's got these amazing design details, an elongated cuff, a pointed collar, beautiful fabric coloured buttons, really easy shape to wear, very elegant, a bit of drama in the sleeve. My key bit of advice when you're styling a really bold, colourful print is to pick 2 colours and work with those. So I'd probably go with a really bright yellow shoe and some turquoise earrings or a turquoise bag. And from the beloved high street, I discovered this from Zara. I think it's so fab. I am such a sucker for a bit of fringing. I'm always on the lookout for it, and I've got a little collection of fringed pieces. I think it's a really great design detail that adds texture and movement and a bit of flair to what you're wearing. And this is essentially a really wearable, long pencil type skirt, relatively easy to style up. I'd probably keep it really simple, wear a black t-shirt, black gladiator sandals or these black mules again, and put some chunky gold accessories with it. It's also made of a really light, quite buttery leather, which moves really beautifully. So don't be scared of leather at this time of year if it's that quite soft, malleable type of leather. Or you could clash it a bit and put it with a kind of striped shirt and really mix things up a bit. But I love this, well done Zara. And finally for spring, I've got a couple of pairs of shoes that I'm completely in love with. First of all, yes, they are the Kate ones, but I think a nude embellished pump is such a fabulous buy for right now. There are loads of other ones out there at the moment. I've spotted them at Mango. They're kind of fabulous, and I can't think of an outfit that they kind of wouldn't go with because they are nude. They really don't cut the ankle off, and a bit of shimmer makes them a statement buy. These fabulous ones which are on the runway at Valentino, these remind me of a pair of jelly shoes I had when I was a little girl, which is probably why I love them so much. These are the kind of on-trend footwear that really push even the simplest of outfits into a very on-trend, fashionable direction. I love the fact they're slingbacks. They've got that kind of resort, ladylike, high-end look to them. So these are probably my favorite shoes for the season from Valentino. And finally, a little bit of bling because I love my gold nuggets. These are mint velvet, pretty bold numbers. They're so gorgeous, and importantly, as someone who is suffering from slightly extended lobes after years of misuse of earrings, these are really lightweight, and I'm quite bold with my jewelry wearing, so I would put these on during the day, and they'd go with all my kind of black denim. They'd go with an awful lot, so these were a great high street buy. So I hope you really enjoyed my run through of key pieces for spring. Hope you found it inspiring and have fun dressing up for the upcoming season.
Oh God, she is so good. I loved it all. Nimi, what was your pick of the rail?
I really like the, I think she's wearing they look like capri pants, but like wide leg ones.
Yeah,
were they
the denim ones.
Yeah, the denim ones, yeah, they were really cool because also I really would wear them with your shoes.
Yeah.
Your shoes. And she's such a fan of colour as well, so I feel like that would be so cool for the summer to like make that pop.
Yeah, she's so good for like combining things that are really unexpected, like the stripes with the leopard print trousers. I'm like, I would never put that together. But she
pulls it off.
Yeah, so good. Well, spring footwear is always a bit of a dilemma. You want to wear lighter colours, start to expose some skin, but it's pretty challenging with the rubbish weather we've been having, and generally trying to ease into a new season is tricky, as we've just been saying. I think Anna's really nailed it with those mesh ballet flats and the white kitten heel mule, but what are you wearing now on your feet? And what have you got your eye on for summer? Nimi, I'll come to you first.
I think I'm just going to live in ballet flats.
Nice.
Like, because I just can't be bothered to get my toenails done. Like, I'm so lazy. So for me, that's a really good way to still be like keeping in with the summer trends, but also hiding my toenails. So that's perfect.
Yeah, nice happy middle ground.
Yeah.
Lisa, how about you?
Well, it's my favorite topic, shoes.
You are good for a shoe.
I love the Kate, the mesh sandals, the flats that I really want them. When I saw them on, I was like, I need them. but also the Jill Sander sandals that I'm wearing today.
Oh God, give us a kick up and show us.
Yes, show us.
Yes,
I like them in there's beige, the beige version. As
Yes,
well.
and in silver as well.
They look really comfy as well.
They are so comfy, and I really love. I never wear color, but like in these, I was like, okay, the red. It had to be red. So yeah, I'll be wearing these a lot, and I actually wore them in Barcelona the other weekend when I was there, and it was warm enough, so it was kind of I could style them in different ways. Yeah.
Oh, a good investment then. And Kasia, what are you going to wear? You've got some
I'm
mesh
just,
flats.
I'm just obsessed with the ballet flats. Like I've just got a bit mad. I bought loads.
Yeah.
That's what I do. If I like something, I'll just buy loads of them.
Yeah.
But there's a really nice snakeskin print pair on Arquette. Pair of jeans, snakeskin flats, and a brown sweatshirt.
Lovely. Yeah, very nice. I feel like I can get on board with the ballet flat. I've
Yeah.
got these like mesh ones that are a bit more like open than your ones.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I think they're cursed because every day I've worn them, like when I think it's sunny, it rains.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, I'm kind of scared now to wear them, but they look so cool.
Yeah,
and they're
they
not
do,
for
they're
everyone.
great.
Like
I
whenever
love
I wear
them.
them, like on the tube, someone's like, talk to me about your shoes. I'm just like, what?
Such a risk.
About them? Yeah. They're like, this is risky. You're basically barefoot. And how about summer? What kind of sandals? Or like at all, are you going to be wearing sandals for summer? No? Still going sticking with that?
She doesn't want to get her toes done.
I swear, no, because also the mesh flats are so comfortable and they're so airy.
They are,
yeah.
I just think, personally, for me, like with my style, I think they'll look cooler with what I'm going to be wearing in the summer.
Yeah.
And then like
Stick
in
to
the evening, I'll just stick to the kitten heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
really
gonna be
not
my
a sandal
vibe.
girl. Like I wear Birkenstocks for a practical point of view. I agree. Like I really just I think a dress looks really cool with just like a ballet flat or a heel. I do really like these heeled thong sandals.
Yeah.
though. I really
Thong
like that
vibes.
trend. I feel like I could get on board with that.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them around at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like that's coming through. So maybe I'll get a pair of those. 'Cause I feel like
Yeah.
it does dress up an outfit.
Yeah, they have really nice ones from Totem. I saw they're on my wish list, and then I'm just going to be wearing my Oran sandals, the MS ones.
they're so
like,
classic,
I
aren't
mean,
they?
they're such. I've had them for years, and like they're almost falling apart. But I wear them.
But they look cooler that way.
Yeah, a little bit broken
They
in.
live the life.
I actually just bought a pair of like fisherman sandals, which are like a real fugly like trend, but I don't. I like them because I don't have to get a pedi with them because they're quite closed, and I really like an ugly shoe. So I think that'll be my sandal of choice for summer.
go-to.
All right, thanks, ladies. Next up, take a look at what goes on behind the scenes during a day at the office with the team.
Typical.
It's a hard day at the office.
They've done a collaboration with Scissor, who is headlining Glastonbury this year.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your pick?
What's finally been sent? I feel like these ones.
Don't really make it. Laura, what's your pick?
them.
Have you decided?
I'm going to get the bake. What do you think?
I really like that.
I've got my eyes on these.
They do suit you though.
Do they?
Yeah. I got invited to Glastonbury this year by brand, but I actually can't go.
Why not? Maddo.
I'm seeing Girls Aloud.
It's not then.
It is. It's the same weekend.
Girls Aloud's on a Tuesday.
A Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh yeah. But then
But babe, you want to go to Glastonbury on the Friday anyway. And I went on the Friday last year.
there's not anyone that I'm like crazy
Yeah.
to see. Like
You've seen everyone.
if it was like Beyonce year or Stormzy year
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
I wanna
Stormzy
save it.
did not play last year, but he was there.
Yeah.
I walked past him in into stage bit. He was just walking past on his. He's so big, you can't miss him.
He's really
And then he
tall.
just finished the call and he threw his phone, and somebody was just there to catch it. That is who I aspire to be. I want to be on the finish the call.
throw it.
I just know someone is going to
get
catch
it.
it.
Hi. Good, thanks. How are you? I'm going to go first, if that's all right. We've got a lunch, so what time we've got to leave here? We've got about 2 hours to dry off.
I'm so excited.
Panaholic over here. Sometimes when you have someone and they're like, have you had this before? Don't you test me. I am good.
That would be such a good TikTok.
I know. It's when they make you. It's when she's like, and bend forward. I'm like, I know there's, you need to get into that crack between my bum and my thighs.
Test my coordination. You're like,
Well, everyone has a different setup, so that when some of them are like that, and they're like, no, that. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just used to this way. We're having spray tans in the office today, in case you couldn't tell from all of our movements, which is really exciting. This is a new brand called Tint, which is from Biosculpture. So they've launched tanning product. Obviously, we're big fans of Biosculpture here. And I actually heard about Tint like 2 weeks ago. The girl who spray tans me, I normally get Sienna X, was saying that she had tried it. And then on the show last week, Alessandra was talking about it. And they kind of got in touch and offered some of us tans. And I'm going to Mallorca tomorrow. Also got quite a big day of like events and things I need to look half decent for. So this is a bit of an experiment, but hopefully we're going to just be really glowing.
So what am I saying? Nails lad in here. So walk
away.
Friday, I am taking over the community, so everyone can ask me questions, and I'll just be their personal shopper, essentially, for the day, answer any queries. I'm just about to record a little stories to promote that. Yeah. Hello guys, I am live now on the community. If you've got any fashion questions at all that you want to send my way, please do, and I will happily answer them all. Perfect.
Amazing. One take, guys. One take.
That never happens. I think it's because you're here.
Hello. Freshly tanned. I was just saying that I used to get spray tans in the office all the time because there was a place opposite the old office where I used to go, and then I got to a point where I was like, I think I'm a bit senior for that. Like, I'm just like not that appropriate to sit at my desk, you know, freshly sprayed. Anyway, breaking my own rules today. It's hard to tell, but it's very like, she rubs it all in so you don't look wet. Can you see, like, it looks like you've already showered.
So I can put that on.
Yeah,
I am excited for the bank holiday. I feel like I'm ready to rest. I feel like I just came back from annual leave and I'm like the jet lag and everything. Spent time with family. I went home to the Philippines. Had the best time. The weather though was, oh my god, it was crazy hot. Yeah, can't complain. Came back to the weather here and I was like, take me back.
I think this bank holiday I'm really hoping the weather's going to be great. I'm focusing on my summer party kind of vibe. I'm going to the Queen's Yard summer party on Saturday, which will be really fun. It's like some house music, dancing, and then Sunday I'm going to the Hawk's Nest day party as well, which will be really fun.
I am going to Brilliant Corners. It's like a Japanese restaurant that gets turned into like a little bar, and they've got this amazing sound system and this like loads of rotating DJs and everyone's just there dancing, having a good time. It's really fun. So yeah, I'm going to that.
I think the weather would be good this bank holiday weekend, so I do really want to go to the park, and I might also sneak in a little brunch plan in there with my sisters because we've not had one as siblings for a really long time. But I'm deciding where to go. I'm thinking maybe Mediterranean brunch. But yeah, that's my plan.
I've actually got a really fun weekend. I'm going away with my 6 best girlfriends from school, which is so nice. I feel like it's really rare that we're all free, but we booked it months ago. We're staying literally on the beach in Camzan, so fingers crossed it's nice weather. And then we're going to go into Rye, which I've heard is really nice, but I've not been to before, so it's going to be really wholesome. Can't wait.
Well, this weekend it doesn't get much more exciting than watching Chelsea play on Sunday, but in 2 weeks' time, when we've got the other bank holiday, we have got something very exciting going on because Purdy and I, my daughter, we are going to go to Lisbon to the Eras tour to see Taylor Swift. So it's going to be very fun.
How's the head today?
How's your head? Last night we had our ASOS event, didn't we?
We did.
It was so great. LuxeGen, ex-ASOS. It has been like on our bingo list this year and we did it last night. It was amazing. There was about 30 guests, all content creators, TikTokers, a few of the ASOS team, and we were at Cafe Cecilia in Hackney. The food, I must say, was phenomenal, like so good. The steak was very good, wasn't it? And the chips, and we had chicken on like this really lovely Caesar salad. We had burrata, we had bread, we had sorbet and pavlova. It was a feast, wasn't it? And the interiors was so lovely. Really cool just seeing our branding up there with ASOS. So by the time this is live, I think it'll be live. So you'll see it on the ASOS site. It'll say LuxeGen Loves, and it's got an edit from yourself, myself, Sapna and Sarup, which is really exciting. And also I can't wait to see the images this morning. We had a really cool photographer, so I'm excited to see what that's all like.
Saskia, I was trying to figure out a way to view all the pictures from last night as a slideshow. So she was like, highlight them all, open them. But they're all opening as individual photos. So now I've just can't wait for all that to happen. How cute is this? So this is a picture of us from our event last night. If you'd like another one, here is all the girlies.
I just bought a dress from Anthropologie for a trip in June that I'm going on. I'll show it to you. Perfect dress if you are going to a broad wedding. Strapless satin dress, which is gorgeous, but I bought it in the print, this print. Ooh. Isn't that so nice?
I've seen someone wear that, it looks really lovely.
So nice, gold jewellery, well, exactly how she's wearing it, to be honest. Gold jewellery, gold shoes, that red bag. So I'm excited for that to arrive. Also, if anyone has any tips on festival fashion, because I do not know how to dress for festivals. I'm going to Glastonbury in June and I have no idea what to wear. I'm actually terrified about it.
Comfortable footwear that's also chic.
Oh, Doc Martens, everyone says Doc Martens.
Nothing openly toed, because you will get trodden on.
I don't think you can wear those shoes now.
These not practical.
We might
Thursday.
filming with Trini as well. Maybe.
Very exciting.
I was just talking about her the latest series of her podcast, Fearless, which honestly is one of my favourite podcasts ever. So these guys were asking me who she's had on this season. So she's had Catherine Ryan, Busy Phillips, Jenna Lyons, who I like worship at the altar of. They're such good conversations. I cannot recommend them enough.
They basically were saying that Tess is going to be doing a lot with them, and would we be interested for the show or any capacity of filming?
Yeah, she is definitely for gold. She's 55, so that's perfect.
Okay, fine. So I can say yes.
She should do a gold panel.
Yeah, gold panel.
Great on gold panel.
Yeah.
The next gold panel is so unbelievable.
Who is it?
It's
Joe Alvin.
It's Joe Alvin,
Kelly Hoppin,
and Amanda Wakely.
Oh my god!
Right?
And the segment is 10 pieces of my home I love with Nina Campbell.
Joe Alvin.
No, it's not. This is unbelievable. This is like if we came up with a wish list, a gold. Like, who are the best people we could possibly imagine? To me, that is like.
I can't wait to see Joe.
Top.
They look super comfy, but they are so comfy, and the leather's really soft.
You look sexy. Yeah, but that's weird. It's lunchtime. It's Thursday. Wow, it's lunch. We work obviously a lot with the wonderful Mid Velvet. I did a podcast with one of the founders.
She's amazing.
She is amazing. So she'll be there. And they've joined forces with Anna Bromilow, lovely Anna, to do a launch to celebrate their latest collection, which is really snazz. This jacket is from their latest collection, but it's at Itchel, which I've actually been meaning to go to for ages.
Yeah, I've been a couple of times actually. Yeah, it's delicious.
It's Mexican.
Yeah, they do strong margaritas.
Well, Daisy was like, the spice margaritas are insane, but I've got to host an event tonight, so I feel like I should maybe just like a sip.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here co-hosting an event with Mint Velvet with their new brand within a brand, high-end collection called Mint Studio, and I'm wearing this today, so it's a rather gorgeous white suit, quite Bianca Jagger. It's pouring with rain outside, so it's not the most practical thing to wear, but we are inside about to have a really lovely lunch. It's an intimate gathering of industry people, and we're going to celebrate the launch of this new line and just have a night to catch up and some delicious food. We love this restaurant.
This is hilarious. I did not expect this, but I'm here for it. New blueberry bagels. Oh my god, they smelled it. Right, who wants a bagel for lunch? Bagel for lunch. Bagel for lunch.
Wait, you know that's because you said new in at the supermarket.
Oh.
And you said, they're a new bagel.
I had one this morning. I had the sesame one in my bag. That's 3 bagels in one day. Right, guys, bagels anyone? Bagel?
Oh my god, that is 2016.
I've got a fashion challenge today. I spun the wheel and I got 2016 fit, so I've come to work in my 2016 S.
Oh wow, this is a throwback.
I know.
Are they Jonies?
They are Jonies.
Wow.
I know.
What are they for?
Fashion
challenge. Do you know what? It's not that I wouldn't have noticed, but I would have just thought, Gen Z. I don't know. I don't get any of it.
Like, would you actually wear this to a festival?
No.
No.
I wouldn't wear any of this to a festival.
Oh, great. Glad you pulled that together.
Vanessa Hudgens, the queen of Coachella.
Off-duty Coachella vibes.
So if there's a chef, or I don't know, people who are just like local to Manchester who you think are interesting, then please do flag.
We're plotting our Manchester takeover, which is really exciting. LG and SL together and going out there for a few days, and with these guys we're just plotting how the content is going to be filtered through across SheerLuxe, and we've got an exciting plan for that. The LG side is almost has been easier talent-wise.
But yeah, in terms of like circulating traffic through the site, I mean,
yeah, good stuff. Thanks for great.
What are you up to?
I was just about to talk to India about sending some invitations off for our Manchester dinner. It's really exciting. It's only a few weeks away, so I need to get going with it, but no, it's really exciting.
Great.
Can we just, with that, we've got shorts on Friday, so let's change those.
So they're slightly non-interior-y bits, but cool.
Thank you.
Just going over some email edits, just getting everything put together, going through approvals for bank holiday, getting ready.
I'm currently just looking through a commercial story that we've got with Net-a-Porter. It's like a team packing list, so they've all picked like different destinations and then what they'd pack for those destinations.
That's really cool.
So fun, I know, and I now want everything, which is not ideal.
I think I've made like 5 mood boards today. I didn't even know. We have a sudden, this happens every now and then, we suddenly have like quite a lot of shoots in a very short span of time. So I literally live on Pinterest right now. This is very raw at the minute. This is for our next marketing bag actually, which is going to be an exciting one. I'm very upset that I can't enter for this one. But yeah, we're going to shoot that quite summery. And then I'm finalising some bits for a George Astor shoot we have coming up next week where we're going to Oxford. That's going to be quite fun.
We are redoing our show set, which is super exciting, but we're also redoing our podcast set. So there's an amazing, gorgeous interior designer called Adam Knight. He has designed us a scheme and a new layout, and now because we use the podcast for SL, SheerLuxe and LuxeGen, so we just want to make sure that the scheme works for both. This is like initial look at colour palettes.
This is the wall colour, it's Edward Bulmer. More kind of into the toffee caramel accent cushion. One of these for a rug. Something that, one of those kind of colours. Loved it.
I love it. And then the other option for LuxeGen.
Yeah. I think with LG it's going to be more on the accessories to bring the colour. So I don't know whether the cushions can be quite neutral.
Yeah, the green.
I like the green. I don't mind the green.
We're so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be mega.
It's going to be mega.
It's going to be sick.
That and the show
nice and fresh.
Well, we just recorded our last one in the set just now. I'm like, oh yeah, the next one's going to be in the set.
Goodbye.
So, no pressure.
Waitrose just randomly sent me a really nice hamper, but I just thought I'd get everyone to try them. They've got Welsh rarebit Scotch eggs. What a random mashup, but in a good way, I think. I'm going to pop them. I've just seen there's some Prosecco out here, so I'm just going to... Maybe people would like some snacks. So Welsh rarebit Scotch eggs. India mozzarella calzones. Cheddar and hot honey pinwheels. Oh, they sound good. Do you like those Marmite pinwheels that they do at M&S? I feel like these could be a rival. Oh, picnic eggs, very sweet. Popcorn chicken and barbecue sauce dip. Pepper dip and then, ooh, creamy pecorino dip. That sounds nice. I'm going to try one of these pinwheels. Oh my god. Really good. As good as the Marmite ones. Carver, I think, isn't as sweet as Prosecco, so I prefer it. Gillian agrees.
Yeah, I agree. It's like second best to champagne. There we go. Because they make it in the old way. They make champagne, so
there we go.
Hey. I feel like it's just been a bit of a chaotic day, but I'm going to go get myself a drink.
I was just like enjoying being
Ready for the bank holiday.
Ready for the bank holiday.
Oh, I love that. Thanks, girlies. Now, Lisa, I have to talk about your new fringes looking epic.
Yeah,
I'm now like,
great.
it just feels like you've had it forever. It looks so good.
Thank you. I actually cut it myself.
No way.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I went through a bit of change in my life, both personally and professionally. And I woke up one morning, I was like, you know what? That's it.
The classic thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut myself a fringe, and it kind of like changes the way you see yourself in a way. It's kind of like, you know how a hairstyle can be such an identity for you, and like launching your own brand and your own business. And I was like, you know what? I want to be this boss woman. So I need a fringe now. Yeah. And that's what happened.
It looks so cool.
It's great.
Do you find it easy to maintain, to style?
I'm not gonna lie. It really depends on the day. So it's really, you know, it's like if I have a bad hair day, I hate it. If I have a good hair day, it's good. It's kind of, it's quite, and it needs to have the perfect length.
Right.
Kind of like, it can't be too short, it can't be too long.
It's a lot of maintenance.
If
there's a bit of wind, that's it.
And that was actually a really big issue I had when shooting content outside. And it was so windy in the past couple of days. And I was like, the hair just like
nightmare.
But yeah.
But I guess if you can like trim it yourself, that makes it easier to keep it the length that you like it.
Exactly.
Have you got any tips for trimming it at home for any fringe tempted people out there?
I mean, so I have the scissors for hair. I cut it with that, and I basically just I didn't want to have that, you know, shocking like thing where you cut for it. Exactly, and you cut. So I really started with like the curtain bangs and kind of like went from there and then stopped.
It suits you so much.
Thank you so much.
So I feel like it's your style, you know.
Thank you.
Suits you very much. Kasia, Nimi, would you be tempted by a drastic change of hair?
I did cut in a fringe a few years ago, and everyone in my life didn't like it, but no one told me. No one was honest about it. Everyone was like, oh, this is a new you. And I literally, it was like when berets were in, and I wore a beret for the entire year and tucked it in. It just didn't, because I've got a small forehead. It just didn't suit me at all. Right. So I feel like I've got my thing now. I feel like my hair is my security blanket, and I'd love to do your bob. Like I think that's so cool. Like the blunt is so cool, but
Your hair is very cool. And
I'm too much of a. It's such a security blanket, but I'd love to do that.
It looks very healthy.
It does actually.
Yeah. I'm really like I spend a fortune on makeup.
Yeah, but like
you just have to use good products. And
do you have some tips for products? Because I
have so many. There's a really good one called Isla's Formula, and it's made by Heidi Klum's hairdresser. She's an Australian woman. She only has 3 products. It's shampoo, conditioner, and serum. It's so good. It's the only serum you put on your hair where you go, oh my God, I can feel the immediate difference. Like immediately I can feel my hair is healthier.
Oh, really?
It's not cheap, but then I think if you're going to do stuff to your hair, you have to
invest,
use good products. Yeah, you can't use like, you know, stuff that you get in Boots. But yeah, I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, okay, nice. And Nimi, have you ever been tempted?
Oh yeah, I change my hair all the time though.
Love that.
Yeah, because this is actually like hair extensions.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'll have like my hair black, sometimes it'll be short. I haven't tried a pixie cut though. So I feel like maybe that's my next thing, but I don't know because I feel like you need to have like serious bone structure for that.
I think you've got the bone structure.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yeah, you've got a great face.
I don't know. Like Naomi Campbell, she changes her every week.
Yeah, amazing.
Why not?
Yeah, I kind of wish.
And Polly, you did the cut, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I think it was about maybe October time. I went for the chop, and like for so long, I was hanging on to my hair, and I think I wanted essentially what you've got, but my hair just, I don't know, it got so wispy towards the ends, and I was like heat styling it every day, and I was just like, do you know what? I think it's time for a change, and I haven't looked back. Like maybe once or twice, I've looked at like a couple of girls with like long, gorgeous, got like blonde hair, and been like, oh, I really missed that. But my hair was never like that.
Yeah.
And it's the most low maintenance cut I've ever had. I can just wake up, leave it to dry naturally. It's like never been my life. So if you're like a fine haired girl with like no natural wave, honestly get a bloody bob.
It's giving Charlize Theron right now, like this whole look, right? Yeah. Do you agree? It's really like
yeah, I will. I'll definitely take that.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, it's been a life-changing cut for me. But I'm glad to love it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much to you guys, and of course Anna and the SL team. Next week, Louise Rowe is back with more fabulous guests and fashion. In the meantime, we would love it if you could comment below, give us a thumbs up, and do subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Goodbye.